Hello, Anna. This is Steve Wood. How are you today?
Hi, Steve. I'm doing just fine. How are you?
I'm doing wonderful. Let me first say thank you for taking time out of your busy schedule to do this interview. And just with
Absolutely.
I'd like to. I want you to know that as we speak, that I have your YouTube channel up so that people can see who you are, and also I have your blog up as well. And just wanted to
Wonderful.
let people know that you were a successful internet marketer, and the purpose of this interview is to maybe pick up a few golden nuggets for other internet marketers from a professional like yourself, and something that maybe will help benefit those who are struggling today. So to start
Be
off,
happy to. Absolutely.
all right. To start off, Anna, tell us a little bit about yourself and how you got involved in internet marketing.
Well, let me start by saying that I grew up in Russia, and I've been living in the States for about 13 years. And ever since I graduated from college, all I wanted to do is my own business. I did not ever want to work for the big boss and make someone else successful. So I have tried a lot of different translation services, modeling, just a lot of different businesses, even selling on eBay. And eventually I stumbled upon network marketing. And it was an interesting idea to begin with. The idea of having residual income, the idea of having stability and freedom financially, and of course working from home was very, very attractive to me as well. And that was pretty much what drove me into network marketing.
Well, that sounds good. It sounds a little bit like my story. One thing, I started off in network marketing and made a big mistake. I just wanted to ask you, was there anything that if you had it to do over again that you could have done that maybe would have helped avoid making a big mistake that would have propelled you into success maybe a little bit more rapidly? Can you think of anything?
Oh, absolutely. The first company that I joined was a true MLM company, and I don't want to name the names, but basically what happened with me there is it was a traditional MLM company where they tell you to buy a lot of leads, where they provide you a replicated website, so you build your business with that website. And because I didn't know any better, that's exactly what I did. You know, I spoke to people in grocery stores and post offices. I put out flyers and all of that. And mind you, it's definitely not what I imagined being my own business owner would be. So just wasn't something that I wanted to do. And although I did build a successful downline, what happened is that I always had problems with my downline duplicating my success and duplicating what I was doing because there was no system in place. And that's why most of my downline, like it is very typical in any MLM company, eventually drifted away. So I had to keep going and going and going, recruiting more and more people just to see most of them eventually leave because they couldn't do what I was doing. And that's the biggest problem that I've had with the first company. There was no system in place that I could introduce my downline to. And that would be my biggest piece of advice for anybody looking to starting their internet business or switching to a different company. Number one, find a successful mentor. People that are already making money, because duplicating success is the easiest way to make money online. And then the next thing is make sure they have a system in place that you can plug into and start making money on your own. Even if the mentor, and it happens all the time, trust me, you know, the mentors will always tell you, well, we'll be there for you, we'll mentor you, but a lot of times I get a lot of calls from people that are already with my company, and they say, well, my mentor just disappeared and I don't know what to do. Well, the way to solve it is to be self-reliant and to make sure the mentor that you're signing up with has a system in place that even if they end up walking away from you, you are good on your own. And remember, this is your business, not anybody else's. So you can't blame your mentor for not being there for you. Make sure you build it with that perspective in mind. And again, as long as they have a system, you should be good to go. And that would be my biggest advice.
And absolutely, Anna, and that's great advice. I can identify with everything that you say. Probably most people can who get started. You listen to your upline, you go to that 3-foot rule, which means you speak to everyone within 3 feet of you about your business, and that gets old. And like you say, it is not something that can be duplicated. So I'm looking at your blog now, your YourNetBiz Attraction Marketing Cafe, and I see the word in that phrase that says attraction. So just give us a quick little spiel on how attraction works versus the 3-foot rule.
Well, the main difference is with attraction marketing, your main goal is to establish yourself as a leader, as an expert in your field. So whenever somebody is doing research on your company, it is your goal to be everywhere, wherever they look at. My name, Ana-Hoffman, is connected with YourNetBiz in all areas, let it be social networking, SEO, meaning my website is on the first page of Google for many keywords. So every time people research for my company, I'm there. And that is because I have established myself as a leader through various different marketing techniques, like search engine marketing and article and video and blogging. All these different aspects of marketing I have used to make sure that people know that I'm there for them and that I know what I'm talking about. So establishing yourself as a leader, branding yourself, not your company, but your name. That's the point of attraction marketing, and I cannot stress enough how important it is for anybody, whether you're just starting with a new business or you have been in it for a while. You need to market you, not your company, not your product, not your service, because if you don't know how to market, you will fail no matter what company you're with.
That is absolutely true. Anna, my last question to you was going to be to give us the greatest piece of advice you could, and I think you've already done that. Leadership is key.
I think so, yes.
Yeah, the social marketing. In fact, you and I have built a relationship through YouTube. That's where we first met one another, and so it's proof right here with this interview that social media does work, and you're great on YouTube. Your videos, you're a beautiful young lady and talented, and don't know why anyone wouldn't want to join business with you.
Well, thank you, Steve. Thank you.
And
just to add to that, I absolutely agree with you. Social media is incredible. It needs to be used. As a matter of fact, most of the traffic that I drive to my blog these days is from Twitter, from YouTube, from Facebook. So it does work. For people that are just starting, that's the quickest way to drive traffic to your website. So definitely worth the effort. This is the kind of marketing that is leveraged, meaning that you put your work into it, you put the effort, and it will be paying off for days, weeks, months, and years to come. Okay, it's not like pay-per-click. You run out of money and you're done.
Yeah.
You can't leverage that anymore. Social media is here to stay, and this is a leverage effort. So definitely use it. Do not skip the step.
Yes, and those free leads don't get any cheaper than free, do they?
Absolutely. And, once you get down the system, once you have a daily schedule of sorts to keep up with all the social networks, it gets very easy. I probably spend about half an hour a day at most to update all of my social networks, and I get dozens of leads per day just through doing that, And
Wow.
if I take a break for a week or two or three, I will still be getting those leads, and that's the beauty of social media.
Well, Anna, that is great information. I wanted to keep this to about a 10-minute recording, and we're about there. So, Anna, let me say again, thank you so much for spending time with me on this interview, and I just look forward to continue relationship building, and I just wish you the best success in the world, okay?
Thank you so much, Steve. You have a blessed day.
Thank you. Bye-bye.